So far.
You're my dad.
Is this
and I
better?
love
There we
you,
go.
I love you. Love
Jesus.
you.
It's
And you're here
3 years
despite
as a professional streamer, and you figured this would have worked. Can you guys be heard?
I don't know. Can we?
Can
Yeah.
I might be able to.
Hold on, I'm looking over Amanda. We got it?
La, 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 la.
Yeah, we're good? We're
Excellent.
good? All righty. Hey, guys, here we go. Fuck. You know what? I'm just going to roll the titles again. We're just going to start over.
Yeah, run it back. Run it back.
We are starting off the action in the Sinner's headquarters, a small makeshift joint that you guys ended up putting together as you all started to form over the years as friends and what have you. However, after the recent caper where you guys held a heist in search of Dr. Faustus's medications to prevent his augmentations from affecting his body in a very bad way because that corporation shut his shit off, then you guys found out that all that stuff had been tagged. Now that you guys are humped, you guys were all inside, you heard the landing craft coming in, and all the cries that deadly force will be used. Kode, you were the first person to give us that action. Repeat the action, and as soon as Cody's done, you guys pick it up from there.
The first thing that he is doing is hopping over the nearest item-filled table that is in this hideout and heading towards the side alley window that leads to like where the ducts are to the main building further upstairs, and he's just moving up, climbing up. And I'm done.
Haven's not doing anything? Faustus not doing anything?
Yeah, as Cody goes to climb up, I'm going to turn to Haven and go, all right, yeah. You and Anon, go with Cody, get out of here. I'll keep him distracted for a little bit.
What? What do you can't do this all by yourself.
Don't worry about me, all right? I'm fine. And I want to grab like the heaviest thing that I can and my like big bionic claw.
Okay.
And go towards the front door.
Okay, and the front door is still closed. Now, meanwhile, you'll notice that someone here is missing. The architect has decided to dive behind a door and into a back room, and he's like getting weapons and other things ready, but he's currently not available.
Fuck. I'm like gauging whether I want to be with the honed, like totally organic guy, the squishy one, or if I want to be with the ones who probably don't need our help. Damn it. And I'm going to chase after Cody.
Okay, so with you guys now behind furniture, and the architect is now in the back. Killian went there in the back. Faustus, all action is on you.
Yeah, so I grab the like heaviest possible thing that I can, like, and because of my gift from the disease, I become unnaturally strong. Okay. So I can lift heavy objects such as cars and lampposts. So I can imagine I could pick up something and throw it if it's pretty hefty.
Not a problem. Now, mind you, you have a large metal door that's currently closed, so this is all up to you. Right now, yes. No one doesn't seem to be at the door. But
yeah,
you
so
can...
I want to, I guess, grab the heaviest thing that I could fit through the door with me.
Probably an old examination table or something like that. You tell me what you're picking up.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed this like old, like rusted out gurney that was no longer suited to be medical equipment, so we just used it as kind of a rolling coffee table.
Okay.
Nice.
And I drag it out behind me, like kick open the door, and just huck this at the nearest like UCU vehicle.
So first off, when you kick open the door, you hear all the action is right there. Radios, lights. You can feel the air currents from one of the jets above, just hovering above the scene. What you see is a whole bunch of spotlights focused on a building opposite you, and everyone's backs are to you. You kick that thing open. No one is looking at you. And all you see, like trained, oh my God, they've got like chain guns ready to blast open whatever. And there are like choppers and all sorts of shit, just shining lights and spotlights down on nearby roofs and whatnot. No action is down on your door.
Well, then I'm going to very cautiously close the door and go back into our building.
Just as you do, one of them like turns around and you see like a, "Get back inside, citizen."
Yeah.
You're right.
Turn to Haven and Cody and go, "Do we know the guys across the street?"
Not even there. I'm at the window, holding on to fucking Haven, like hanging out the window, like waiting, like, oh, are we good? Like,
yeah, they're looking across the street. Do we know those guys?
Do I know those guys?
You tell me.
What district are we in again?
You are just northwest of the pit. You are like just on the border. In fact, you can look out and you can see the beginning of just this Kowloon-like cramped building, packed in tight sprawl that leads to the pit itself.
Okay, so this probably is a squatter's home. I probably know people that could stay there, but I don't know if anybody lives there permanently.
Sure. Can you roll 2d6 for me? Let's find out how much you know.
Okay. I wasn't planning on rolling dice today. 2d6.
Yeah, it's called a link, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Mike?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got a 7.
Okay. How did you want to define your relationship as I pull up the rules? Because we're still learning this whole thing.
So
Yeah.
it's 7 on a link. The relationship is strained or frayed in some way, and they have one obligation on you.
Oof.
Oh shit. Well, I didn't say anybody lived permanently. They could live there. If anybody lives there, it's probably squatters who expected too much of me. Like people who, like maybe a family who expected me to like save the day when I can't do that. Also,
why would you owe them an obligation?
Steve, you're frozen, by the way.
Oh.
No, he's just very contemplative.
Maybe I said I would find them housing and I didn't in time. And I have an IOU. Like, I'm not sure. I wasn't prepared to know these people.
Yeah, this is the way that Powered by the Apocalypse and the Veil works. We create NPCs as we go. You define them and you establish your relationship with them. That individual's name is Archelius. And Archie, you just know him as Archie.
Okay.
Okay, so you owe Archie one obligation.
Cool. Great.
And he can call that in.
Of course he can.
For those of you at the window, Kode and Haven, you guys are looking out, and you see a large person start walking by, and he's got something really heavy. And you notice, Faustus, you kind of like catch a glimpse of that out that side window as well. And you know who it is.
Why isn't Hacksaw going to the clinic? What?
Remember, he just left. And then they all came in.
Oh.
What do you stop Hacksaw? Don't let him go out there.
He's already out.
Yes,
he's walking away from the action.
Yeah,
and remind us, what is it that he's holding?
He is holding the crate that is full of the anti-rejection drug that I need.
All the stuff that you stole?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. All right. He's walking, and spotlights are still focused in the opposite direction.
Let me see. What action can I take? I would like to. Well, one, make sure Haven's back inside because we dipped relatively quickly. So I'm gonna link Haven back in, and I'm gonna
Swing
try
me
to.
in.
I'm gonna go to the front, like kind of like on the front, and I'm gonna point up on a higher level of the building, and see if I can go. Hey, is that the guy?
And you're not doing anything special, no particular moves or anything. Okay, perfect.
It's a sway. so I can.
Okay.
I got to make sure I have the right one, but I'm pretty sure it's 2d6 in the kind of
Yeah.
like and just roll in 2d6.
So
yeah,
funny.
2d6, and then whatever emotional state is kind of provoking the response.
Got it. Let me go find that list real quick. I have the most in joyful, so I'm not.
You're
gonna be
happy
joyful.
about this?
Hell yeah. I love screwing over people who rely on technology to screw us over.
Yeah, we'll say that you're kind of daring. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
So let me see.
Yeah, roll your joyful.
20. Boom, boom, boom. Roll. Oh, actually 8. So plus 2, so 10.
I'd say you did absolutely fantastic. That's what I'd say. Okay, so give me the role play.
So while once Kode slowly kind of swings Haven back inside, he'll like scoot over to the side and towards the front fire escape, like overlook that's in front of the building that we have here. And with all the spotlights like aiming towards like the entrances on the first 2 levels, I'll kind of make myself known, like I was kind of leaning on the outside and just looking up at everything, and directly past where the hover the UCU unit is, I'll be like, hey, who is that? Somebody? Just pointing up in a nebulous direction. And as soon as like spotlights move either away from me to identify me or look towards it, I'm fucking gone.
Take a look up there on the roof to see if we have anything.
Okay, what you're saying.
Oh wow, you couldn't hear that?
Also Sirenscape is really choppy for me.
Yeah.
The noted. Thank you. They say, listen to this guy. Look up there on the roof. Head over there. Make sure that we have anything. And then you just see all lights go. They just like focus over there, and you see jets start moving over the building, and then you just hear like a chain gun starting to crank up, and all of a sudden, found out. The entire roof just blasts wide open. There is smoke, and you see windows on subsequent floors getting completely blown out as portions of the ceiling begin collapsing. And over the course of like the next 20 minutes or so, teams are called in, evac teams are called in to take out anything else that might still be
Does it look like Hacksaw has an out now, or?
He booked. He was like, I gotta get out of here. And he just ran.
He's got a bunch of people to eat.
About after some time, they all eventually evacuate the area. There had been knocks on doors. In fact, we can say that there was a knock on your door as well. And it's just a very polite. And they're going around and they're just making sure that everyone else is okay. You know what they're really doing. They're making sure that there's no fugitives in here. So they end up checking IDs and other things like that. Now, then the knock comes on your door.
Not for Kode.
I think I'm registered as the owner of the building.
Are you?
I think so.
Yes, it was your practice location.
Okay, I'm not here.
I think even though I'm out of contract, it's still technically my property. So, yeah. I open the door, keeping like my right side of my body kind of like leaning up against the wall.
Yeah, and immediately
so it looks mostly like normal human.
And you know exactly what happens. All right, and it's just like lights in your face, and there's all sorts of guns all over the place. ID, please.
Yes. I pull out like my trauma medical ID, and like that has like very like inconspicuously like smudged like blood and like cybernetic hydraulic fluid covering like the expiration date. And
he and his like tactical gloves are kind of like,
if there's anybody injured and you need help, I kind of like reach the big claw arm over and I go, I'm a talented surgeon. They
kind of look at it, and you can see the tactical gloves. He's trying to rub
Listen, if you figure out how to get that off there, you tell me, because I got a lot of stains I need to clean.
It looks like you've been busy. Here you go. Thank you. Are you alone?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Well, if you need any supplies, supply with Medicor. Be well.
You too.
You too.
I love you too.
Yo, I actively held my breath for that.
Me too. He said, "Are you alone?" And I was like,
I think technically, by like some bylaws, I'm allowed to say that I'm alone if I've operated on both of you before, so you technically fall under my doctor-patient confidentiality. So.
okay.
Sure. Apparently, there's a confidential.
Listen, I might have a complete and utter misunderstanding of the laws.
You absolutely do.
And let's be real.
They
Even if
gave
I
you a
understood the
medical
laws,
license?
they would fuck me over on them.
And they fucking gave you a medical license? Holy shit.
Yeah, I know how to put you guys back together. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing it.
That's fine. That's fine, I guess.
We're going to fast forward just a little bit. Finally, the action has pretty much stopped, and the familiar hum of the city now begins to return. The apartment and the dusty environment that it is, lights still swinging to and fro from the action that had just recently taken place. There's still some concern, and as a reminder, you guys had received information from your contact. Now, his name is Detail. You guys have been calling him Deets. Last you heard from him, you informed him that the stuff that you had taken during the heist had been tagged. And he was the one who set you up with this operation. And he was very upset and then said, "I gotta go." And he hung up his link.
Has all of our communication with Detail been like over the link, or do we know kind of where he operates out of?
You know where he is. You have met him in person.
Okay.
Yeah. And every single time, we can say about how many heists would you say? Mind you, Details himself is really good at tracking contraband, medical contraband. He used to work for the company and apparently still has some insiders. Now, of course, he has since left the company, but he still receives inside intel, and that he's been funneling to you. He usually gets a kick from some of the heist, and so him not following up after the heist, after he disconnected, he's losing out on his profit. So we understand that there's probably a problem there. You know him to be closer to the Old City District, which would be between the grid, which is where all the corporate offices are, and is extremely patrolled by the UCU, the Urban Control Units, privatized police, and the pit, which no one ever goes to. But there is a series of alleys that will take you over to the next district.
I think we gotta check on him.
Yeah, it's not like him to not get back to us. So,
I mean, not for nothing, but to put Good Samaritan altruism aside, he also is really helpful to us. So
yeah,
I don't want to lose that eye in the sky.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're right. But being out here right now, I got a lot of shit to do. I got to go back. I got to go back and take care of family. So let's keep this moving. Let's keep this.
Listen,
keep
if you
forward.
need to go take care of your family, I'm sure me and Haven can handle going to check on Detail.
I'm not even supposed to be down here in this portion, so it's already sus. So, and I got work. You know what? Yeah, you're right. I'm a dip.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, we'll let you know what we find out.
So much for never split the party. All right, Kode, we're gonna...
Steve, we're dumb as shit.
This is my favorite thing about Kode. Is he
just I'm out.
Leaves.
I'm fucking out.
It's just the meme of the guy like vanishing.
I don't need to be here anymore. Kode, we're gonna pick up action. No, he's. Yep. Oh no, I thought you were like legit. Nah, I gotta fucking go. Fuck this game. What's Kode doing?
Cody's gonna try and as quickly as possible find a route that doesn't use tags or chip references for motion back up to his district, so he can get to work on time in the morning.
Got it. So you are evading a series of cameras and sensors. All right. So what that probably means is that you were leaving that area. You were going. Wish I could.
think we.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
think we had the. I think we had the. I think we had the area which he lived, like northwest.
Yeah, it's north
here.
end. It's north end. It's on the other side of the grid, and it's going to be a little bit of a trek for you. Do you have any goals in mind when you get home?
The goal is to see if I can try to get a contact that would be like a third party trying to find out where Dietz is, but not have any affiliations with my crew. So I'm like, hey, I heard there was a fixer guy. Can we talk to him? He came to the bar a couple of times. So I want to make sure he's good and contact somebody there to check on him, but in my own way.
Gotcha. Now I'm going to offer you something if you want. When you come out, now imagine the pit as being this kind of like chevron-styled upper to a hemispherical lower. Okay. You're in the upper left corner of that area currently. Okay. Now, if you go straight north, you're going to hit the grid. That is heavily patrolled. Yeah. So you're getting, and the whole thing is just, it's all the corporate offices, and it's not where you want to go. It can go all the way around. This is the longest way. If you can go all the way around, you're going to run into like Shade City, and that place has no power. So nothing is being sensed over there, but that also means that there's a lot of elements that you may not want to run into. But once you get past that, it's probably the safer route. The shorter route is going to be follow the angle of that all the way up and start heading towards the old city. Squeeze in between the grid and the old city, or start moving through some of the old alleys of the old city, and then just a straight shot north into the north end, which used to be a part of the old city. Which way do you want to go? If you go towards the old city, that's actually passing right by Detail's old place.
I would prefer that because I have my my magnet things to get me higher levels, so I can kind of repel if need be.
Copy. Alex also just tossed up the map to Killian City, so perfect. That's awesome. Thank you so much for doing that, Alex. You start heading up that way, but before you go, I think the other two were also talking about going to Detail's place too. So this way, the three of you would be able to go at the same time. You guys take it from here.
You do that awkward thing where he's like, I gotta go, and we're like, yeah, us too. Yeah,
I'll open the door back. I'll open the door back as I'm about to just start sprinting and be like, I might be passing by. If y'all want me to scout ahead and kind of, so I'm not seen with you, wanna do that?
I mean, yeah, that would be would be nice.
All right, let's go. But I'm gonna be out of sight. So
yeah,
of course.
Whatever you got to do.
We drove you to the mall, but we're not with you at the mall.
Yeah. Who's Cody?
Okay. We shift the scene to above as the city drones and UCU unit drones, etc. Examine the streets down below, looking for whomever has broken whatever corporate law in the past 24 hours. And what we see here is a Kode moving in between shadows and lights, dodging sensors in a rather knowing fashion. Behind that, catching up, we see Haven and Faustus. And before you guys start getting a little bit closer over to Detail's area, where the three of you would be able to check up on him directly if you want, is there anything else that you want to do?
Yes. As we get close to either like a 2 or 3 block radius, I kind of want to, since I'm moving ahead of everybody else, I want to get a higher vantage point and just use the analyze skill and just kind of see if there's anything off that I need to warn them about before we do it. I'm basically scouting. But...
Are there any, I don't have the rules up. Any roles associated with that?
Yep, I'm going to go to it right now. Yep, that's alleviate. No, that's not how you do things.
Ooh, you get to ask stuff. That's a fun one.
Analyze. When you see what you have at your disposal to assess a place, just do the roll. On a 10, ask 3.
Okay.
Ask 3.
Ask 3 the below.
Ask-
Take a look down below.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. So I just basically roll and get to ask one of these questions.
Yep.
One or more of these questions. I'm gonna do that.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I roll anywhere near good. 8.
Cool. You can ask two.
I would say I'm concerned. I'm actually concerned about everything right now, so it's probably going to be a negative on this. Because right now, Kode is not like being out in the open right now.
Okay.
Maybe like not discouraged, more of skeptical. Also mad. So only 0. So yeah, 8 flat.
Okay. What questions would you like to ask? You get one question, I believe, yeah?
2 on a
Two.
7 and
2.
9.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Analyze again to make sure I got it right. Sorry, guys. I should have.
It's okay.
2
We're learning.
Yeah, no worries.
What is anything? Oh, I like 1. What, if anything, appears out of place?
Ooh.
Some of the drones that are going above, you've noticed a peculiar pattern on one of them. You know, it could be just a slightly different model or what have you, like some sort of corporate insignia on the underside. It's taking a look around. You notice that when you left the Sinners HQ, and then you started heading in towards the old city. So you're like a mile or so away at this point.
Yeah.
And you see it again, and then you see it a third time.
And my second question is, see. I don't like that one. How? Where's my best way out, in, or past this?
Sure. There is, in front of you lies an alley. In this area, in between the grid and Old City, where you guys are now heading, this area is unnamed. The people who live here in squalor, forgotten rejects of workers, worker families from the corporations within the grid, or whatever futile government bases there are in the Old City. Clothing that has been left out in the copious amount of rain days, some of it just becoming frayed and what have you. The safest way is going to be going through some of those tenement buildings. But you also understand that these people thrive in environments of confusion, and they will take advantage of any situation necessary, not necessarily of crime, but they will, if they see someone, they may end up stopping you, trying to talk with you, just to see a familiar face. Others will ask you for food or medicine. Some of these buildings don't even look like that. The only thing holding them up are the door frames. So it's a little bit more of a risk for you to go through the buildings, but then at least you know that it's going to be the safest as far as those drones go.
Yep. All right. Shit. I'm gonna tap my glasses, try to get into a frequency, and I don't understand too much how it works, but yo, Haven, Faustus.
Yeah. Here.
Did I do this right?
Tap it again. Say something.
That's right.
Oh God, you sound really tinny.
Oh God. All right.
It's fine.
Mono, not stereo, but
it's fine. So I got a drone up here that's definitely out of place from the network movements that you usually see. I don't know if somebody's got a separate Wi-Fi attachment. Or
you think it's Dietz?
I know. I don't know how he uses.
You're about 2 miles away from where he is.
But this drone has been kind of following us, I think, or it's always around. I don't know if it's tracking your chips, but it sure as hell can't track me. At least unless they have something on these stupid fucking glasses. And if shit gets hot, I got a exit route. So.
Where?
We get off the streets. We can. These buildings are like a maze. Half of them are connected, so.
Yep.
Might be easier to walk through there.
Okay.
Haven and Faustus, you're continuing your way after it being cleared somewhat by Kode up ahead. Kode, you're taken inside the buildings?
Yes.
Okay. The other two, you following the streets and the alleys, or what?
I think going through the buildings is the sort of safer route, even if it's a little slower.
Okay. Cody's gone ahead, and you guys now see a dilapidated doorway ahead of you, one of the many entrances into nearby buildings. Taking a quick peek in, you can see lots of garbage that are now laying around, including some dead animals that have long since, well, been of any use to anyone. Some garbage. You see remnants, tatters of clothing and what have you. Maybe a couple of electronic pieces that fell out of use about 20 years ago. But at least it's a way off of the streets and alleys.
Okay.
You hear a shotgun. Somebody comes up from behind. You hear wet footsteps on the asphalt. Kode, how far away are you from them?
I'm probably on the second floor above them.
Okay. Drop any augs that you may have. Anything that you got. You got food? You got medicine?
I don't have any Augs that are detachable. But
That's all right.
I know
I'll pry it off your dead body if you don't give me something here.
well, I could take you to food.
I'm a doctor, so I don't really think killing me would do much for your medicine situation.
As sirens behind him go, you can almost feel the tension in the air. His nerves, and you can hear the rattling of the gun behind you.
Listen, I'm gonna turn around. You might recognize me.
You best be careful with that.
Hey, I found a route up here. There's like nobody up on the second floor. If you guys can get through here, the hallway seems clear. Oh, God damn it! Is this thing on?
Turn around.
Oh.
All right.
You watch yourself. Watch yourself, man.
I'm not doing nothing here.
Our hands are up. We're not gonna hurt you.
You turn around and you can see that he's about
You guys hear me?
mid-20s, and he's got this gun and it's shaking. It's an old model shotgun, but it's double barrel, and you can only guess it's loaded.
Are they for you? Are they looking for you?
What?
The sirens.
That happens all night. That's all that this is. They're carrying people through this. They don't give a fuck about us.
Oh, you just seem scared.
Hand over whatever you got.
Okay. I'm gonna turn my pockets inside out and show you I got nothing. Is that okay?
What about you?
Listen, Bell. I'm doing you a favor when I tell you that the stuff I've got, if you use it improperly, it'll kill you.
Maybe it's worth money. Maybe it's worth money. Let me see it.
How far away is he?
You tell me. You turned around.
I imagine we kind of like just stepped in, and he stepped in behind us, so it's
exactly
pretty close by.
Yeah.
If that shotgun is within grabbing distance, I want to just like crunch down on it with the big like bionic hand.
Oh God. Okay.
Just the barrel of the shotgun, and like bend it up.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll like risk for that?
Yeah, that's kind of risky.
And I'm pretty sure. I don't know how Faustus feels about this, because I imagine he's had to do surgery at gunpoint before.
I mean, I
don't think he's peaceful.
No, and I wouldn't say he's tremendously scared.
No.
But I would say
maybe he just feels stupid for letting this idiot walk up behind him.
All right, go ahead, roll sad.
That's an 8 plus 2, 10.
So, steeled by your experience of dealing with people like this, but also understanding that your life is in jeopardy, how do you handle this?
Yeah, I think I just like crunch down on the barrel of the shotgun with the bionic hand,
And immediately you hear like and he tries letting it. The gun shatters. You see blood streaming down his face from the cartridge that blew out the back of it. A portion of the stock has been embedded in his shoulder. The entirety of it, what you're not holding, has landed on the ground while shrapnel hit other places. But Kode, meanwhile, up above, you hear that explosion.
Yes, Kode, we hear you.
Fuck. Do you say that after I hear the explosion?
Son of a bitch!
Okay. Do you need me? Do you need me to come down there?
Not anymore.
You didn't fucking. All right.
I gotta disentangle the barrels of the shotgun from my claw and kind of squat down by the guy.
I'll wait for you
him.
up here. I'll wait for you up here. It's still clear.
He is a wreck. His face has been completely ripped up. You can see that he has a gut wound. Portions of his hand is hanging off. He has no augmentations that you can see. It doesn't look like he's going to make it. Just infection alone is going to take him out.
Oh, fuck.
It's not ideal. I look for any flat surface that we can kind of lay him on.
Well, you have the alley. There's also the floor inside the tenement, which has, I don't know which is cleaner at this point.
I'm gonna take my jacket off and put it on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, assuming no spinal injury, I'm gonna drag him the rest of the way inside and lay him down on the jacket and slam the door shut.
Okay. You do. The door barely closes. It's kind of like the frame is a little bit on the rickety side, but you managed to secure it for some privacy.
All right,
Fuck,
Haven,
he's not gonna make it.
I need you to play hacksaw for me, okay?
I take off my medical bag and I hand it to you. I go,
Whoa. I'm not licensed or anything to do this.
Neither is hacksaw, all right?
Fair.
You guys, the staircase is literally down the hallway. If you keep going up, I'm right up that staircase. That is also clear. We got to get moving. Where are you?
We're a little busy playing doctor right now.
Yeah.
I'm really going through and doing the most Civil War possible job here.
Okay.
So instead of trying to reconstruct his hand and kind of set bones back in place, I think it's literally just claw stumped at the wrist, cauterize it.
Wait, before you do anything, hold on a second, and I'm gonna push into the guy, and I'm going to sling euphoria into him.
Describe the effects.
So I'm fucking useless here, Doc. I don't know. I got shaky hands. This is not my thing. Give me a second. He's being real fucking loud, and I'm gonna push his shoulders in and be like, "You need to just chill." And when I say that, there's a purple energy that absorbs from me to him, and it just kind of, I don't know if they can see it. I've never really asked if people can see it because I don't want to know. But for me, it just looks like it just fills from my fingertips through his whole body, and it turns into, it's kind of like cotton candy is how it feels.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. There's, when you initially push in there, the portion of the stock that was lodged in his shoulder, you kind of hit, and then you push down.
Relax.
It's, fuck. What? What is happening here?
Going for a ride, buddy. It's all right. It's gonna be good.
Oh my God, everything's so red. Oh, you've got an arm. He looks right at Faustus.
Yeah, listen, do you know any discount cybernetic people?
Give me a 2d6.
In the meantime, since they weren't answering, I just walked down the stairs.
6.
see what the fuck was going on.
You got a 6 on that? Thanks.
I got a 6.
Okay. So Cody, when you come down, then
It's fucking tripping balls, man.
yeah, you can see like this guy is completely fucked up. His face is like shredded. He's got like portions of a wooden shotgun stock in his shoulder, and Haven is just like doing something, and this guy's like, "Oh, yeah, okay."
Yo,
this is
are you
nice."
consoling a junkie? What's going on here?
No.
He made a mistake. We're trying to help him out of it.
We are helping, right? I'm nodding to the guy.
Mistakes slow us down. Like, this is, like, we
Yeah,
gotta move,
but-
y'all.
Listen, I don't want to leave a body behind.
This guy,
As I'm talking, I'm like, I think I just make the decision to just like clip the hand off
I'm sorry.
with my big metal claw.
Yeah.
I cut his mangled hand off at the wrist. And immediately with my cauterizing laser, cauterize the stump.
So he's like, "Yeah, no, this is what you." Oh, okay.
It's all right.
That's
It's all right.
yeah, no, everything. Oh god, that's
It was fucked up, man. We're just making it all better.
that was my. Okay,
We don't want to know what you were using that for. Just, we're good, boss.
all right.
All right, then we'll get that stock out. I can't really cauterize everything there, so we'll just have to. Cody, can you go in my bag, find me a big pen-like thing that just says
Yeah.
coagulant in big letters?
Yeah, I can read unless it's one of those VR inscriptions. I don't know why
Nope,
y'all
it's-
use
it's
that
regular.
for fucking everything. And Cody grabs it out and hands it over to you.
Yeah, I just like jam the injector in the area to like.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it feels
Are you
good.
happy that this isn't gonna hurt you that much?
No, I don't think
Yank
it's.
the stock out.
it's oh, hey, there's a hole in my shoulder now.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna fill that hole up with gauze. You're gonna be like a medical pinata, bud.
Enough time passes. This guy has no concept of what has happened. Right now, in his mangled mess, his flesh is still hanging off of his, where you clip the hand, that's done. His face is still he's in a messy state. You managed to secure him or stabilize him. It's the best that you can do right now.
Yeah, I kind of reach into my bag. I pull out like. I got to imagine if we're raiding a place for medical supplies before this, I'm close to the end of my supply of it. I pull out like a little thing of like antibiotics. I'm like, I don't care what you do with your life after this. You take one of these every morning and you eat before you take it. I don't care if you have to sell a kidney to get food. You do not throw these up, okay?
He reaches up in the euphoric haze with his hand that is no longer there. And it's like it's just the stump, and he's like wondering why he can't grab it.
I'm just gonna take the antibiotics and his stump, and I'm gonna push them together and then gently guide it back down.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Hey. I'm sorry about. I'm sorry about attacking you.
Water under the pit, man. It's all good.
I'm sorry for blowing up your shotgun.
Oh.
Although really you blew up the shotgun. So.
Yeah, that was my fault. I'm sorry. It's an old thing. But
It's all right.
okay.
Live and you learn.
Yeah. You think I'll live?
If you take those pills when you're supposed to, and
I rummage around in my bag and pull out some like sterile packed gauze and bandages, and I go,
and replace those dressings regularly, then yeah, you could probably live.
He's still trying to figure out that he doesn't have a right hand anymore. But in his state, Erin, how long does that last?
It doesn't specify.
Sure, then it lasts
I'm-
for as long as we need it to for a good story.
Cool.
He's in it, but as you guys distance yourself from him, you can kind of hear a little bit of a whimper coming back as things start returning to him. But there's also additional movement in the alley. The heads and other people that were looking around, they heard the noise, and they kind of start coming in towards the doorway. But Kode, you secured that stairwell.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, yo, let's go.
Yep.
You over there, mind your fucking business.
Yeah, I got nothing with you. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Keep it moving.
Backs off.
Let's go.
I'm gonna need this jacket back now, okay? And I'm gonna take my jacket from underneath.
It's his head just goes. Yeah, that's not a problem. Lifts his head and thunk right back down. Are you guys? Do you want to do anything else, or you want to move on?
We could. I'm
Yeah,
good.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
We're going to change the scene to the point of view of those who live within. 3 strangers walking through the tenement halls. Curious eyes learned a long time ago, don't be so damn curious. And as strangers walk through, they don't know if you are UCU, they don't know what you are. But either way, it's only the curious eyes of a child who is still innocent in their ignorance who catches your attention every now and then. The squalor of the tenements within kind of goes on with some description. You see rats on a spit, the necessary food items. At least it's organic. At least it's not, and at least it's not synth food. But either way, you make your way through. You're only about a half a mile or so away now from Deet's place. The tenements have now cleared out some, and instead we're going to replace those buildings with old corporate and government buildings back in the days before the sections were created. The grid is still over there, very much on your left. You can see the tall buildings casting a glow with holographic ads down on this area, casting odd shadows down on these moist alleys that you're now traversing. And directly ahead of you, the dim lit, almost like lantern light, old light bulbs still lighting up the old city district itself. But ahead of you, some more modern buildings, still lower income, mainly for those people who used to work either in the grid or in the old city. At least it's not close to the pit and that stench. You're coming up on Deet's place now. Take it from here.
I just realized something. After I used my claw to crush that shotgun, I should have rolled to see if my symptoms trigger.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's roll it and see what happens.
So I roll plus symptoms, which is a +1 right now. Oh no. That's an 11, which is not good for this.
Yeah, you had to roll low, didn't you?
I have to roll low for trigger. So on a 10 plus, the MC chooses 1 and my symptoms manifest themselves as well. So
what are your symptoms?
So you can either my symptoms are my body is rejecting cybernetic implants and or my neurochip. And then you also choose either I take 1 harm or 2 from the 7 to 9 list, which would be everything fades to black as you pass out, you lose control over blank, one of your symptoms manifests itself in a big way, or you lose track of blank.
Okay, hold on.
Oops.
So the adrenaline that was coursing through your system, necessarily, it's a reaction. You've learned how to control it for the most part, but it also numbs the pain. The recognition of your body that something foreign is attached to it. Can you describe how that arm of yours is attached to what part of it is you and what part of it isn't?
I think it is a sort of like brutally open, sort of just like clear plastic shell covering at the shoulder where like metal connects to like tissue and wire connects to nerve ending and hydraulic lines and everything just go into the flesh. So the whole arm is cybernetic.
Okay. The stock portion, that piece of wood that you removed, at first it registers as a sympathetic pain. It's something that you maybe some minor portion of you that has some empathy left for the patients is still there, and you begin feeling that sense of pain. It happened, actually, when you tore it out, not so much when you crushed it. Adrenaline was still going at that point. But now that you traveled a little bit, you feel a muscle twinge. The reaction, of course, to having some... No. You look down and you see a trickle of blood and grease. you also begin to see that the flesh in that area is becoming red and irritated. It's been growing worse and worse since you've been moving.
It's not good. It's not good. All right.
You feel the familiar
rummage
thump.
around in my bag,
Okay.
looking for any of like. I know I sent Hacksaw off with what we stole. I'm
Yeah.
scrounging to see if I have any of the like anti-rejection medicine left with me.
I did say I had a couple, some of which I threw up into the lockers, but I had some left over when I came in when the cops moved. So I do have, I think, 3 left.
Kode, you turn around, you can see Faustus paying attention to his shoulder.
Yeah.
So,
Yo, Doc, what the fuck you doing? Are we good?
I kind of like pull the shoulder of my coat down and like no sleeve would fit over that, so it's kind of just like torn off there. So I kind of pull that to the side and show like,
no, it's the rejection's getting worse.
We got to get somewhere quick. We're like, matter of fact, are we getting the deets? We got to stop for a second. Come on, man. Like, be a little clearer. These fucking glasses don't tell me everything about you or whatever. I don't know if there's like a reading I got to look at or something.
No, do you have any? I'm out, and Hacksaw has the anti-rejection medicine. So we'll get through this, and then I'll go see Hacksaw.
I got a couple like with me. Remember I asked to take some of the shit with me? I have some of that. If you need it like right now, I can give it to you right now.
Listen, if you have somebody who needs it, keep it for them.
It's going to slow down what's happening to me. It could stop what's happening to them.
All right, let's go.
Okay. With every single move, your body is now reminded of the weight of the metal on that. And typically when you first got it and your body has to compensate, you start leaning over a little bit more to the left instead of the right because of the weight difference and what have you. But now with that weight now tugging down at that flesh, whatever it is that's beginning to happen, your body's going to start reacting violently, and you can take it from there when you feel that it's necessary to tell a better story.
What?
Distant sirens continue to ring through. Kode, you can hear a little bit of labored breathing and some pain coming from Faustus just every now and then. The same thing as what he had just described. Haven, you're picking up a pang of pain coming from him as well. Mm-hmm. The surrounding area that you're now coming into, you're also picking up on a little bit of, as your empathy starts kicking in just a little bit. It seems to be a little bit less dire straits in this area. Colors are still a little bit muted, and so are the emotions. More the dullness of existence than anything else. More ennui than any kind of excitement, and even the prospect of being held up would be a hell of a lot more exciting than having to continue to live in modicum of squalor. Nonetheless, you guys find yourself in front of an apartment building that has a steel door and a very well-protected camera directly above it pointing down. You recognize this as the entrance to Deed's place.
I haven't actually been inside before, so I don't know how to... Do we knock? I'm gonna wave at the camera like...
Faustus, you know the deal. You know I'm not walking in front of that thing either.
Yeah,
I heft my arm up. Definitely a lot more effort than would have appeared in the past, and tap on the camera lens with one of the claws.
You can hear over a speaker nearby. The speaker box itself, very well contained in a whole bunch of stuff. You see some plexiglass coverings and more. Ooh, somebody just did something on. Hey, Top Down Tabletop, thank you so much for the raid, man. I really appreciate that. DM Shanks now. Wow. I believe you are now number 900. Thank you.
Yeah, 900.
We win the game.
Hello, Big Straws. Nice to see you guys. Welcome to Kill City Sinners, Cyberpunk game. We're playing Powered by the Apocalypse, The Veil. We now continue. 900, yes! I know, it's 3 years. We reached 900. Thanks, guys. It's over 900. Oh, shit. Is it? Hold on. What are we at? I don't even have it up. No, 900 so far. But hey, if Twitch is saying better, then cool. That's awesome, guys. Thank you. All right. You tap on the lens and you hear a click of a speaker, which is encased in some plexiglass and an odd metal contraption that seems to be armed. You can see a hollow tube of thick metal pointed in your general direction. And somewhere nearby, you also recognize what seems to be a heat sensor. You further examine it, you can see that that short metal tube is on a little bit of a pivot, a ball joint just in the back. Identify.
Know who the fuck I am.
Yeah, Deets, come on.
It's us.
The door buzzes.
Did that sound like Deet's voice?
No, it did not.
I'm gonna.
Cody's gonna go in. I don't have as much of a rapport with Deets as they do.
I'm gonna
Walk right in. Walk right in.
I'm gonna grab his shoulder and I'm gonna join him so that the camera doesn't pick me up, but I'm gonna be like, that's not Deet's voice.
Come the fuck on, man. What that? This night is never gonna fucking end.
I would like to activate my special thing.
Do it.
I am. Search feelings.
What are you doing?
I'm doing search feelings.
Okay.
It's the emotional residue of an area, and I want to do the front doorway area, like just like the whatever his foyer is, to see if there was any kind of struggle or anything like that.
Okay, and this is your this is one of the moves that you're using?
Yes,
okay.
I think this is my last.
Oh, search feelings. Okay, cool. Yeah, give me a 2d6, please.
Yeah, hold on.
Yes, DM Shanks. Much more narrative. We are. It's all cooperative storytelling here.
8. That would be an 8.
All right. So with that, you do get an impression or bits and pieces of what has happened. You imagine just for a quick second that there was a struggle of some sort. The remnants of the emotions from this doorway area beginning to already fade. You also felt a little bit of pain and anger. You feel some confusion as well. But you can see that stairs going up. First off, there's a large caged door blocking your entrance to the stairs. You'd have to get past that as well.
My hand squeezes on Cody's shoulder. There was a struggle here. We shouldn't be here. Deets is not here. Or if he is, he's in trouble.
Like, I thought that was some weird voice augment bullshit.
No, he doesn't do that shit. He usually doesn't even talk, but when he does, it's not everything's augmented, Cody. Anyways, we shouldn't I'm gonna turn and look back at Doc, and I'm gonna say, is there another way in? There was a struggle here.
We're all
Not
struggling
that I
here.
know of, because I mean, knowing Deets, he wouldn't really sort of caught into having all sorts of different unobserved ways into his building. Honestly, whatever he's got covering this door is probably a lot kinder than what he would have on his windows or any other entrances that he doesn't want people coming through.
Speaking of large gated door directly in front of the staircase, preventing entry going up, you're going to have to do something with that before you continue to go up, if that's your choice.
Does it look like there's any holes in his... No. You know those doors. It's like you may see them in like high schools and what have you. It's like where the students can't go. It's just one of those giant ass mesh doors where
with
the
like
third floor pool is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's one of those. It's you're gonna have to do something with that.
All right. I'm gonna unsheath my, what's it called? It's a fiber cool thing. It's a blade.
Particle
blade.
blade. Oh, particle
Okay.
blade. Nice.
Particle blade.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be like, do you got it in your claw hand again, Doc, to open this up? Because I guess we're going.
Doc, is this electronic? Is this like mostly electronics?
You follow the wires. You can see that it's just mainly powered, and there's a mag lock holding it shut.
A maglock, you say? Hey, Doc, you want me to just fix this? We can get in just fine.
Yeah, the arm's bothering me a little. If you can take care of it, I'd appreciate it.
Too easy.
I don't like this.
Kode reaches down to the backside of his hip, where he usually holds his very, very customized yo-yos.
Okay.
And they have that
Cool.
either that short range like EMP magnet use once it reaches its extension on impact.
Okay.
And he just unfurls it right at the base of the little power box and pulls it back so it'll let off the magnet and see how it reacts.
Is it a fucking razor yo-yo?
It is now.
So you do that, and the whole thing just goes.
All right. There was two things that would happen. It would have enforced it, or it would have made it better, or it would have done what you see now.
The door just kind of goes.
Yep.
That was the worst
All right.
sound of a creaking door I've ever done. It's
All right,
like a dying
let's-
baby seal.
Dying baby shield. No, don't do that.
All right, let's go.
With the door open, you guys start moving up the staircase. We now go into change view. Inside, looking down at the stairwell that goes up, you can see a camera following the actions of some figures that happen to get a little bit close to the railing just to be able to get within sight of the camera. But you finally make it up to the door. The door itself is not the issue. It's the 3 bodies piled in front of it. Each of them UCUs.
Well, this isn't terrible.
Yeah.
Just as
I
a
mean-
reminder, urban control units are privatized. This is a police owned by corporations only doing corporate deeds.
There are plenty of people out there who would kill UCUs that would also kill us, so...
Okay, well, let's just be a little more optimistic. We've got like 2.5 of us. No offense.
No.
Looking around, are there any cameras looking directly on where these bodies are?
No.
Excellent. I'm searching them for cred sticks.
It looks like they've been picked clean. Kode, you also notice no logos are on them.
Private. Oh my god. Yo, I'm gonna be real with y'all right now. I'm about to be like, yo, Dietz is on his own. Like, I'm about to dip.
Let's just
I mean,
see
okay,
what's.
The
We gotta.
The heavy metal door that leads to Dietz's place looks like it's been bashed a couple of times, but that's typically normal. You've seen that. Looks like some more indents have been made, but the frame itself remains solid, and the door is still flush with the frame, indicating that it probably was not broken open.
That's a good sign.
Y'all just knock?
Might as well. I'd say I'll knock on the door if you guys want to clear to the sides, just in case
Listen.
anybody starts shooting
Listen,
right away.
I'm gonna pick this guy up and I'm gonna put him right in front of me just in case. All right. Yep. Go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, I bang on the door.
Who is it? Just on the other side.
Was
is
that the
not
same
Dietz's
voice that we heard?
Yeah, that came in over the speaker.
You saw us on the camera downstairs, didn't you?
Not all of you.
Then you could just let me in.
What?
I'm just sneaking after the door.
There seems to be some hesitance. Empathy kicks in just a little bit. And you're picking up on a tinge of fear just from the other side of the door. You can almost hear it in the voice. Hold on. You hear a bar lift, and then the heaviness of that pole lean up against a wall or something, like a thud. Then you hear chains, and you hear clunk, clunk. You hear a familiar sound of mag locks. And the door opens up just a little bit.
Go ahead, Doc. I ain't going nowhere. You said you was going by yourself. I'm gonna make sure that he actually heard me say that.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna step in to the door.
As you do, you can see just coming out. Okay, so the door opens up a little bit. You kind of push it open a little.
Mm-hmm.
And as it does, you see a large fucking cannon barrel right at you. And at the other end of it, is somebody that you don't recognize. But in the back, you see Dietz looking at you. He's covering a wound, blood in his abdomen. Come on in. This guy, lowers it just a little bit and steps aside so that you can pass by.
Seeing Dietz, I go, I got Haven and Kode outside. You want them to come in too?
Come on. Get him in here.
Yeah, guys, Dietz is here.
This guy, you guys go in?
Yeah.
What
Dietz
the fuck?
is there.
What the fuck happened to the only you going in?
It's Dietz.
That was
in
before
there.
I saw Dietz.
Oh, well, the fuck, man. Y'all throw the body down.
All right.
I walk in and the first thing Kode goes, "What the fuck is this?"
And you see the guy. He's on Dietz's side. He pokes his head around, starts looking down, walks out into the hallway, barrel first, then eyes looking straight down. You guys followed?
No,
so.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold up. Maybe. Dietz, you gotta, and Cody's is gonna describe the corporate logo that was on the one drone that was out of place since the job was done. That was kind of always following them.
Yeah.
Is that you? Is that your weird fucking?
No.
Oh, well, that may be a problem. That's all. That's all I know.
That was a problem. That's who those three people are.
Oh. Well, then no, we weren't followed.
Come on in.
Yeah, let me take a look at that.
You get over there and you can see that he has suffered a shot to the abdomen. It actually looks pretty bad, but fortunately, no vitals. Intestine looks like large intestine, upper left quadrant. It missed some stuff, but it wasn't a through and through. It's still in there.
I'll
Did
be
this
real
guy
with
do
you.
that?
Yeah. I mean, first off, yeah, did that guy do this to you?
Oh, him? No, Paulie didn't do it. No, he's with us.
All right. And then, to be completely honest, it's
I'm laying out a big belt of surgical tools.
I'm gonna tell you, it probably hurts worse than it actually is, but not by a lot.
No, it's fine. I've been shot before, but if you don't mind, can you do something with this? Now?
Yeah.
And do you have any painkillers? Because this sucks. Oh God!
Rummaging around in my bag looking for.
I mean, I could.
Oh yeah, if you wanna. Oh.
No. Last time
Yeah.
that happened, no, I didn't snap out of it for a little while, and right now I still have my eyes on my monitors. You guys take a look around, and here you can see a bank of monitors everywhere. This guy has eyes on the entire area, and you can see a replayed loop of the three of you walking through an alley, including the guy with the shotgun, several miles away. That footage seems to be from a drone, a different kind of drone. He looks like that he was trying to monitor your progress all throughout this. Meanwhile, the other guy, Paulie, he's securing windows, making sure that everything else is okay, and he pulls back a wooden plank, staring down into the alley, checking some of the other monitors, and then he finally sits down in front of them and begins manipulating controls. One by one, monitors begin to shut off until finally there's just a couple that are on, focusing on just the outside of the building. Paulie then turns around. Looks like it's all secure for now. And he goes back over into another area. Anybody want some tea?
Yo, I fucking love tea. What kind of you got?
It's the only gun that we have. And he holds, and you can see an arm come out, and there's like a small plant inside of a pot. And he goes,
You fucking use limp dick tea? I hate that shit, man.
"It's what I have."
I'm not gonna say no, but thank you. Appreciate you.
And he's, well, give me my plant back. You can't. Give me the fucking thing back.
Hey, I was joking. I'm trying to make it funny here. Come on.
You hear some pots. Well, he hasn't handed it to you yet. He's starting to make it.
No,
my
as the
bad,
most human person out of all of us, you are the most socially awkward person I've ever met.
It's fine.
My boy's like grabbing a potted plant, trying to sip it.
I don't
know what tea is.
All right.
I bought two
tea.
med pens. I'm like, all right, I got like topical anesthesia, like local, or I got kind of the general knock you out kind of stuff.
If you don't mind, some local would be really nice right now.
All right,
and
this
then-
only expired yesterday. You're fine. Jam it in him.
Oh, okay.
Those are more suggestions than hard and fast rules.
Um,
And I'm gonna get to work. I guess I'm gonna give it a minute to take effect, and then
yeah, you can see his shoulders begin to relax. He's okay. Yeah, things are okay now. Meanwhile, Paulie comes out with a nice hot cup of tea, and he lays it down. There's a stench of earth and skunk that enters into the room with the introduction of the tea. He has 2 cups in hand, and he's sitting there. Yeah. Is he gonna be okay?
huh?
I said, is he gonna be okay?
I mean, hopefully. They call it practicing medicine for a reason.
Fuck. He goes
That's an
and
old joke. He'll be fine. I just need to work.
Paulie's a large man, averaging a little over 6 feet, close to about 190 centimeters or so. He's got a gun strapped down to his side, down to his thigh. He sits down with a large thump in some chair that has seen better days, but at least is still holding in. It seems like the majority of attention in Deed's place has been spent on the technology, on the monitors, and on other things. You see various pieces of radio around. In fact, this entire place looks more like a workshop than actual living space. A cot, you know that is Deed's bed, is filled with whatever clothing is necessary and acts as more of a shelf when he's not in the bed itself. That kind of stuff simply gets pushed over to the side. The man himself looks fairly comfortable, looks like he knows his way around. And while you are operating on Deets, and Haven had let you know what it is that you're doing, Paulie continues to, with an almost paranoid-like suspicion, checking outside alleyways and what have you. For whatever he is, he seems to be pretty good. This is one of the first times that you notice that his augmentations are both of his ears.
Haven has this whole time studied the monitors. I want to see how extensive his surveillance is and if there's any weak spots like that I know of from my wanderings that Deets could have eyes on.
On the 2 monitors that Paulie has left on, you see that they flip between scenes rather rapidly. And it looks like that he's got a camera on the original camera down on the front door. Seems to be one of about 7 cameras that are shining down on the ground around the building, giving you a 360. The second monitor has much higher cameras based on what you can see, a much broader and wider field of view, including the streets down below. You can see passing by vehicles and what have you. Looks like nobody's gonna get in. You also see the night sky in a couple of them, with one camera that seems to be rotating constantly.
What's that one looking for?
Rooftop.
Oh. That's smart. I didn't even think to look up.
That's how I do it.
Makes sense. How do you and Paulie know each other? Just out of curiosity.
Are you asking that of Deets?
Yeah.
That was Paulie who answered you. The lower voice is Paulie.
Oh.
Deets says, no, it's fine. I don't have any masks, and then I'm not yet in the whatever that's called, where you can have it. Anyway, moving on.
Make one of them a goblin, damn it.
A goblin bar, that we can do. So he, Dietz is apparently now a goblin. Oh, I love Polly, and I'm in a lot of pain.
Pirates.
I don't fucking. It's a pirate goblin.
It's Magic the Gathering. You just pile as many tags on there as you want. Pirate, goblin, sorcerer.
So anyway, Paul's like, "You want me to tell him?" And Deet's like, "Yeah, go ahead." Dietz and I met back at the old corporation where we were working, and some things kind of transpired. Dietz had a plan in mind, which was going to give us a couple of creds, rounding off numbers of some sort of accountancy business or something like that, after hacking into a system. I had already been let go 2 weeks prior, but they didn't bother telling me. And they continued to employ me for my labor, but for nothing else. I was down at one of the loading docks. After a while, we found that it was kind of a nice place. Then we fell in love, and then we just continued on from there.
So because I fucking knew you were gonna do this. I'm so excited. So, as soon as we saw the episode in Last of Us, I knew that was gonna happen. As the story transpires, just for flavor in my head, as I see all the colors, I just see like pinks and like sunset orange and reds, like kind of like spritzing around, and I just kind of like, I already know the story before he's done telling it, and so I'm just like really happy. Okay, nice, excellent.
I'm glad you approve.
It's not about approve. I mean, as long as you're. How's the tea?
He looks over at Coke. I put it down in front of you.
It's right there.
Fuck, I'm not paying attention, man. You know how long it's been since I've had fucking tea?
Apparently long enough, because you tried to drink the potted plant.
Yeah, listen, man. It's a long day. I just wanted to get the fuck up out of here. I got places to be.
So are you in trouble, Dietz? What happened that you got? Was that those guys out there?
Oh, yeah, Paulie ended up taking care of them. These, not too sure of the agency, but I have a feeling that it's the one with the drones. They've been surveilling this place now for a little bit of time. And then they decide to pay a visit. They got the first two out the front door. They decide to break in. Well, they didn't exactly break in. We kind of let them in. All the security's really up here. Anybody can come in. Multiple people live here, so I can't lock people out. But when they got up here, they weren't expecting him. And Paulie, reaches behind the chair and pulls out a giant cattle prod. This usually takes him down first.
He says.
So, after that, it was just a quick shiv to the back.
Yeah,
But
does that...
good clean. You know how many creds we got out of that?
No shit.
Yeah, normally I do bring the bodies in, but I kind of have this thing about dead things inside of this place. So, we'll probably take him out. No one in the building's going to rat us out. But I'm really cute. Yeah.
Hey, I know we're getting better acquainted and everybody's all fucked up and everything, but the doc here, the guy who's taking care of most of us, he's being real modest about the fucking ridiculous pain he's got going on in his fucking shoulder there.
Dietz looks up at Faustus.
Want to get that fixed though? We'll talk about that. Get you some meds. I'm still here.
There's nothing to do about it except the drug. But if you need those for somebody, you keep them. I can get mine from Hacksaw when we're done here.
You're lucky you're the fucking doc there, because if you wasn't, I wouldn't be listening to you, and I'd be jamming this shit in the wounds or however the fuck you do it to use this damn thing, and then you'd be going about it. But you know what you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about, and as I say that, the bloody oily spot has gone from just being on the shirt to now fully soaking into his coat.
As long as you know, I ain't gonna ask again. But if I gotta fucking pick you up because I didn't fucking help you out because you just not paying attention. You got some weird tech thing to suppress your pain. Then that's on you. That ain't on me.
Believe me, this pain is unsuppressed.
If you don't mind, can you get the slug out of me, if you don't mind?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
And about that shipment.
Yeah.
Everything that we get from the Corp is fine. I trust the inside sources, but I think they got humped. And whatever information that was given to me, I think came directly from the Corp. They knew that somebody was siphoning funds, and they knew that people were intercepting goods. That's as much as I was able to find. But as soon as I was talking to you on the radio and I said, I gotta go, well, that's when those 3 goons outside came over to the door. So whoever that sin scum is, they're going to be getting in our face a lot more. I started picking up a signal on their arrival. First they came in through the alley. That's where those 2 came down. We let the other 3 in after they got, we figured that, give them a little bit of a win. We can contain the damage if we can get them right in front of the door. They're not busting in through this place. But I have a feeling that eyes are on, and I'm not too sure exactly where. So I apologize if you guys are going to be in any kind of a problem, but right now we're holding still. I have another location back uptown that we may end up having to go to, though.
We just wanted to make sure you were all right.
Well, none of us are going to be all right if these guys come back, and I don't know what agency they're with. I want to think it's from where I came from Biomed, but I don't think it is. I don't think it's them at all.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you need to move locations,
yeah, but
just let us.
It's gonna have to be everything here. All of this needs to come. If I don't have my contacts, you know what? You know what you can do? Head over to Biomed. It's just on the outskirts of the grid. It's like adjacent labs. They've got the place that you were at. They have an auxiliary place over there where the contacts was. I haven't been able to reach them on the comms at all.
I don't know if me going on to one of their sort of strolling up and talking to any of their employees would be a kind of good look with my current situation.
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure I was able to get in at the other place because they had about as much security as a paper bag. If I go near any sort of automated security from Biomed, I'm gonna get flagged.
I could do it.
Dietz looks over at you. You up for it? Ow, fuck.
I mean, yeah, you've came through for us a million times over.
All right.
And I mean, honestly, if you need to move locations to get back to work, then fight the good fight, then yeah, I'll fucking help. I never worked for those scumbags, so I'll fucking do it. Kode will do it because I'm about to ask him to do it.
Holly looks over.
The last time we did this, even when we first met there, Haven, like that was a sketchy situation. You got me at work, right? I don't like doing shit like that. Now you want me to do a run? I'll do it, but fucking get me some creds or something. Give me some fucking cab fare. Fuck.
Well, how about
Holly comes
more
over.
tea?
He stands up. Yeah, all right. You need creds?
Oh man, every time I hear somebody ask me that fucking question, there's always a but attached. So the answer is yes, but yeah. I'm just gonna grab that. I ain't hear no but. Oh shit. Alright, yep.
But you have to come with me to buy it.
Okay. Nah, that's all right. I kind of
I
figured
mean,
that.
that's not much of a condition. Hey, we're gonna pay you, but you gotta do your job.
Hey, yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Thanks.
Cody, I'm sure that you're going to do just fine, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a piece of fucking cake.
Paulie takes a half step forward and looks over at Cody, and you can see his left eye. It's kind of spiraling, and you can see that he's got an augment in there too.
Yep.
You can see he's taking a scan.
Yep. Do the thing.
Okay. So here's how this is going to work. The person that you're looking for, their name is Shari. That's our contact. If you don't see someone with an augmented right eye, and it's pink, if you don't see that, that's not Shari. Human, brown curly hair, standing about a head shorter than you. When you get there, you're going to ask what your favorite flower is. Bring it up in conversation however you want, but flower is what you're looking for. There's only one word left. I could use some tea. You're looking for tea from her. You don't hear that? And it can come in the spelling of a name, C-A-T. It could be anything. But that's what you're looking for, and it's going to come immediately after. You don't hear that? You're humped. Get the fuck out. I gave you a cred. That's going to get you healed. That's going to get you a weapon. That's going to get you a good number of things if you need it. But if you can find out if our contacts are still legit, you may get more in the future.
I'm in.
He takes a step back, goes back over to his chair and sits down, and he lays one more cred out on a table. Apparently they have Venmo.
Listen, if they got Atari and Blade Runner, then
Doc?
Yeah.
Is he gonna make it? Hold on, the stream just...
I see a blue screen, yeah.
Hold on.
Oh.
Stream just
now we're
came
good.
back. Yeah, it looks like that we just got hit for a second.
Somebody trying to fuck with our stream right now?
We got humped.
Yo, Anon, stop fucking around.
So we should be good. Okay, Jody B, thank you. It's Jody B. Thank you for that. Okay, so the stream is back. Doc, is he going to make it? We're just going to pick it back up over there.
Yeah. Pull the slug out, cauterize whatever was left of still leaking stuff.
Right. Antibiotics. Do you have any here on hand?
Yeah, hold on. He pushes himself up out of his chair. Seems like deja vu. Goes over to a closet, opens it up, and some cardboard boxes fall down on the ground, some thin kind. You see several ampules spill out. How much do you need?
No. I gave him those pretty recently for something, so... Alright, these.
I pick up one of the boxes. I go,
First dose, 250 milligrams. After that, 125 a day. At least a week. I'm going to say if you see any signs of infection, continue until it goes away, and then 3 days after. Things get worse, call me. I'll come over and fix them up.
Okay.
as I finish saying that, my metal claw just drags me down and clunks to the floor. I go,
I need to get back to my clinic.
Paulie's looking at you. You all right?
In short, no, I'm not.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right. He goes back to his chair and sits down. Fuck. Thanks for taking that out. God damn, flesh smells.
Yeah, it does.
If you don't mind. Ah. You didn't tell me not to cough.
Well, yeah, it's gonna hurt.
Okay. If you can find Sherry, That'd be great. One more bit of info, if you don't mind. If you can get it, find out when the next shipment is coming in. Just ask her straight up. She'll be able to tell you. Paulie. Yeah, I'm already on. He goes over to the computer, and you can see him tap away at the keyboard just for a second. Hits a key, and you see a transmitted go out. She's got word. You guys have 20 minutes to get there.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
great. Okay. Well, see ya.
Who's got a geo on him? Hold on, Faustus. You have a geo on you. Hold on. Send Faustus the signal.
Yeah, I can't get it with these fucking things. Yo, okay, while we're moving, tell me how to make these things work right so I can figure out what the fuck is going on.
Paulie comes over to you and starts like finagling and starts playing around with it. Meanwhile, Faustus, you get a on your well, if you have it on you, it's a little map. It'll show you a ping of a destination that you need to go.
Yeah, my cybernetic eye has a heads-up display. So.
There you go. So and it comes up. You can see it right there. You see the map. You see your location.
All right. Okay, so follow me. I'll walk you guys to the location, and then I'll head back to the clinic to take care of this.
Paulie turns around with the visor in his hand. All right. And he's like, take this.
Yeah.
Okay. Tap twice on the side.
Okay.
Tap twice on the side.
Yeah.
Okay. You see the HUD come up?
Yeah. So it's like on the right side here.
Right. Now, with your eyes, track the elements on the screen.
Oh, that's cool as fuck. Man, how do y'all do this? Like, y'all do this all the time? That's fucking a lot of no. Anyway, no, we gotta go. We'll workshop this later.
All right. Be well. See if we can make it back here within the hour.
Well, I mean, we got 20 minutes to get there, so.
No, it shouldn't take it that long.
Hopefully.
Faustus, you estimate it's probably a 10-minute jaunt.
All right, but yeah, we can get there in 20.
Our scene changes. Finally.
Yay. We jaunt over.
Do we need to take a quick 5?
Yes.
Okay, we'll be right back. We're just going to take a 5-minute intermission. Bio breaks. We'll see you right back. Now we're back. Hey, guys. Alrighty. Where's our... Oh, we're missing the doctor.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
We were trying to. I was trying to tell you that.
Oh, is that what you were trying to tell me? Okay.
Yeah, that and so I'll tell you later. But yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, you guys are heading through the various areas, taking about the 10-minute jaunt that it takes you in order to get to just outside the grid. Now, Kode, you have a tendency to scout ahead a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing in preparation of this journey?
Mainly keeping an eye out and just being extra observant, much like I always am. Analyze is one of my starred skills, so
Okay.
that's one of the things I'm focusing on.
You're keeping eyes on the skies. Taking a look at... I assume that you're looking for that drone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You don't happen to see it this time. So far, things are okay. However, as you guys are getting closer to the grid, whether it's skipping through various rooftops or going in through underground tunnels or what have you, there is a palpable field of energy that comes from the grid. It seems to disrupt, like augments. You see visuals start getting a little bit like zerking out before they adjust and come back. Mm-hmm. But already you know that you're starting to enter into some of the security fields of the corpse that exist within the grid. Their intrusiveness palpable this far out. You're still about 5 minutes out before you hit one of the initial gates. Now, the security checkpoints in order to get into the grid, it's a street that goes directly in, but you can see several UCU. Needless to say, you probably don't want to go that way. There's always back entrances and what have you. Doctor, the ping on your map, on your HUD, indicates that there is a building 2 blocks over from this main security checkpoint. It looks like there shouldn't be an entrance there, but that is where it's leading you.
So, 2 blocks from here. Doesn't look right. Doesn't look like there's any way in, but that's, according to the data, that's where we need to go.
Hey, Doc, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it works. All right, so, like, I'm looking on. If I move my eye like this, and it looks like where it's having us go is, so the map is updated with the shit that is public knowledge or in whatever server nonsense that you got. But I know half of this shit is bullshit. There's always ways to go in the meat space, especially anything that's not uploaded to your big servers. So let's just go that way, and I'll see if I can spot anything ahead. And fucking Haven, you usually know where everybody's at anyway, wherever we go. So that'll help out a lot.
I think that's a gross misunderstanding of what I can do, but thank you.
Listen, I know that your shit is just magic. That shit is crazy.
It's absolutely not. It's a curse. But sure, go off, I guess.
All right, let's get moving.
All right.
You start walking forward, or rather, you begin going forward. Kode, you continue scouting ahead. Now, the ping was not shared with you, but you move over to 2 blocks over, and at least I don't think it was.
You said I could look through the thing for the map based off by tapping.
That's fine. Yeah. That's fine. So you take a look and you can see that there's a little bit of a trail based on the known layout of streets, alleys, and what have you. You begin taking a look around and you can kind of see like a red trail. That's an overlay. You start following that, and the first thing that you notice is that you come up against a wall at the end of an alley, and it goes right through it. Now, this wall looks like it's a cinder block reinforced by rebar.
Okay, so I do the thing where I use the augmented thing, and then I lift my glasses up to see if it's the same thing. Am I seeing anything different?
You are. This does not exist in the real world.
Huh. Hey, you guys see the wall there, right? You want to see something funny?
Okay.
And he goes through it.
Yep. It ain't fucking here, like I said.
Oh,
You
that's fucking cool. I'm gonna go right through too.
Yep. Oh.
a little bit difficult. Your reality is kind of skewed.
Okay.
In fact, you notice that when you begin to approach, a feeling of sorrow starts coming over you.
Guys,
Hey, what's up?
I mean, I don't want to be a curmudgeon, but I'm real fucking bummed right now. Like, what if Deets doesn't make it?
In fact,
First off, thank you for the vote of confidence.
I mean, you said you were practicing, man. What if it's like...
It's a joke. That's the oldest doctor joke in the book. That's literally in my. I reach into my bag and pull out an old medical textbook and it's
Yo,
like scrawled on the
Haven
front
is not
cover. I
a
go,
doctor.
it's the first book. It's the first joke in my book.
Well, but, okay, jokes aside, though, man. What if, like, he and Polly were so fucking nice. They really had it made. Like, do you know how hard it is to find love in this fucking shithole? And he could die, and then
Haven.
Polly's gonna be alone, and then
Yo.
Cody,
who's gonna make tea? You
stuff
know?
is happening on your side of the wall, Cody.
Yep.
You can hear a something heavy walking down the alley.
I'm gonna step out into the wall, to their side of the wall, and I'm gonna fucking cover her mouth and move her to the side.
Do you pull her through?
No, not through. Like to the side, so that we're
Okay.
hidden in case it's walking around that
As
way.
soon as you enter back onto their side of the wall, it goes as if the wall is actually capable of blocking sound. Something was
Oh,
just on the other
shit.
side.
Like, yo,
Once we get kind of clear, I go,
Haven, I just find your feelings. Are these you, or are they coming from outside?
I'll release her mouth.
I feel like we've worked together before.
Yeah.
And I've definitely like seen something like this happen.
Do I still feel very like unreasonably sorrowful?
As you are, if you are close to the wall, you can be the judge of that. But right now, Cody kind of pulled you off along the side. So we can say that it's lateral. So you're a little bit further away from the wall, but, you know, it's still there.
Okay, all right, cool. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to parse this shit out, man. You know, I see your feelings. I see your feelings. I feel my feelings.
My motherfucking feelings are anxiety right now.
Yeah, I know. I could see that.
There's something over there that fucking looks heavy. Heavier than me. That's for goddamn sure.
Over on the other side of the wall?
Yes, on the other side of there's not a wall here, but yes. Your fucking weird virtual VR bullshit.
Well, okay, so what's he doing? Guarding or
I don't know. I got the fuck out of the way, so I wasn't seen.
do you think
In case
he
they
has
have, like,
any
minigun arms or some bullshit.
do you think he has any loved ones that
Oh my god, Haven.
are waiting for him?
Cody is going to leave them both behind and roundabout through the wall and get some intel, maybe, to see if there's something there.
So you're gonna poke through the wall?
Yeah. I'm gonna look with my actual eyes.
Sure. You see a larger than normal humanoid figure with blue glowing eyes looking around.
Coming back through. Well, we failed this one. Sorry. This
What do you
ain't
mean?
happening. Nah, we failed this one.
No, what do you mean?
You know the motherfuckers that all the high end folks have, the goddamn simulants, fam. The blue eyes over there. I don't fuck with that.
There's a real one on that side?
Oh my god, Haven. Yes, like I can see them with my eyes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just saying because like I haven't been able to see them yet. Like I'm not on the other side, so
Oh, you want to?
No, I
Go take a
mean-
peek?
sure. I get.
All right, Doc. Let me talk to you for a sec.
Yeah.
There is a fucking simulant right through there. I can. If I look over here with my naked eye, I can see that there's something there. I put this bullshit on, and there's fake wall here. I look up with my real fucking human eyes, and there is a bad guy over there. Bad guy that is notorious for ripping people apart like me. So, what are we doing? We are on a time crunch here.
Yeah.
Am I gonna take another route? Are we gonna run by him? Like, well, like who can't get us? Like, come on.
I mean, taking another route, we got to get that thing out of there. Yeah.
All right.
Do you think this thing is run off of? Like, I only got a certain amount of juice for this, and there's no telling what will happen. Yeah.
You mean the fake wall?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's powered locally. That's
All right. Well,
that's server side.
That'll fail miserably. All right. Never mind.
If that, I got to imagine if they got that thing in there, then it can ignore this wall.
That makes sense.
The footsteps stop just on the other side of the wall. Then the wall itself, you start seeing 2 points of electricity forming as hands come through. And you can see the metallic hands as they come through are now covered with flesh. That individual now comes out. And standing in front of you, you see a regular man looking with a blue glow to his eyes.
Hey, what's up, boss?
Good evening. Can I help you?
You got an extra stove. Where the fuck did you come from anyway? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm drunk. Taven? Yo, I am fucking terrified. Stressed. Just fucking all those bad things. Yeah. Like, you know it. But out front, yeah, you got a cigarette on you, boss?
I don't smoke.
Damn, like, what do we do? I need something.
Is this something that you would like? I'm sure that we can supply you with these goods, if providing, of course, that you go through the proper channels. How much would you like to buy?
That's weird. I got like a little cred on me if you want to exchange. Here.
Absolutely. I'd be more than happy to. He freezes for a second. And you see the eyes begin to flutter some. And then he just... All right.
Make a move. Go past him.
Oh, shit. Yo, let's go. Just fucking let's go. Yo, Faustus, let's go. And I'm gonna grab Haven and Faustus, and I'm gonna move.
If this simulant starts acting aggressively, I'm gonna shove Kode and Haven one way.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like draw my gun and as I go the other way.
Okay. The simulant has completely frozen still. It's not moving at all. Apparently he had just been jacked. Kode is now off with Haven and going through the wall. Faustus, you're following, right?
No, I'm going the other way.
I misunderstood. Oh, you're going back the way that you came?
Yeah. I'm basically trying to... this thing's frozen right now. I'm trying to make sure that when it unfreezes, it's paying attention to me, not them.
Okay.
Wait. What did it say? Because I couldn't hear you.
No,
you did break up.
It's what Dietz said.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go.
Okay, cool.
Gotcha.
Okay, if it was Dietz, then yeah, I'll go with...
I'm just going to do a quick little sound check for you guys. Is this
a little bit better? Can you hear that clearer?
That's clearer.
Okay.
That's much clearer.
Okay, I just changed the setting on Zoom. All right, cool. Yeah.
Go ahead. Go.
As soon as I heard that, now it's time to move.
Okay. Faustus? And because you know that it was Dietz.
Yeah.
You go down the hall. You go right through the door. Augmentations start freezing a little bit. Eyesight, if you have any... Who hears any augmented eyes or ears? Okay. You're getting as you go through. And in fact, like the red line disappears, nothing is working until finally you get it maybe about 50, 60 feet away from this thing. But you turn around and you can see like fields through your HUD. You do a quick little adjustment and you can see all sorts of pulses of energy coming out of that area. Finally, when you come through, you manage to follow the red path over to the red dot that on your map indicates that's where you need to go. You can see the red dot just on the other side of a corner, and when you turn the corner, you see a small security door on a very large building. There is a camera there, but what are you gonna do?
Is this where we're supposed to ask about the flower?
I'm like, knowing there's a camera there, I'm kind of trying to stay out of.
We're gonna say that you're still about 20 feet back. This way, give you guys some wiggle room as far as movement. However, an examination of the area reveals a alley about 7 feet wide or so. That door looks like a normal metal door, but it has like an old-fashioned handle on it, which seems kind of odd for high corporate security. You do see a camera, but this kind of camera looks like it is actually a high-tech camera. It's, fixed inside the wall, can come out, look around, and do all sorts of things, but it's the fact that it can project a camera about 5 feet in front of the door and create a holographic scan of the area using a holographic camera. This is some real high-tech shit. The dot stops about 10 feet from the door, or 10 feet in front of you. The dot does not continue to the door.
Okay. Are there boxes or
No,
boxes
this is,
around?
I'll be very frank with you, it's almost like you're in a rat's maze.
Okay.
The walls are high. There's no doors. You came out of that alley where the wall, where the hollow wall was. It came through. It turned, and now to your right. And now you see 20 feet ahead of you the door.
Is there anything above us, like a vent
Sky.
or something?
Sky, and in fact, you can still see like motorbikes and whatnot are passing above you.
And nothing below that would indicate that we're supposed to go down?
No, that is correct.
Okay.
The ground itself is solid.
Doc, I think you should stay back.
Yeah. I think further than staying back, you guys are obviously gonna have to take some time to speak with this contact.
My right arm is now like twitching and like seizing as I move it. I go,
I really need to get back to the clinic.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the clinic, and then if you guys are back at Dietz, I'll meet you there. If not, we'll figure it out. But I cannot keep going like this.
All right. No, that's fine. We could do this. Cody. We got this.
Cody looks at Haven like, you fucking serious?
I'm gonna hold out my gun and go,
Do either of you need this?
What do you... I have a knife, like a particle blade. I mean, you don't have anything, Cody.
Yeah, because I run away. That's what I do. I'm really good at it.
Yeah. All right, I'll take the gun.
All right.
I'll carry the gun and the knife, I guess. Suddenly ambidextrous.
You can do this. It ends here. Do we gotta go down this way? Fuck, do I gotta look through this shit again? How does this work again?
You take a look and you can see the red dot about 10 feet from you or 10 feet from the door. The red path leads directly up to that. That dot seems to be conveniently out of the range of the holographic camera that comes out and scans the immediate area.
Maybe she'll meet us here.
I actually gotta head to bed, gang.
Yeah, that's very convenient.
All right, we got you.
I'll leave my camera up so it doesn't mess with the overlay or anything. But
Go back
good
to
night,
the
everyone.
clinic.
Much love. I'm going to the clinic, which is my bed. Good night.
So, Cody is going to actually take a moment and like assess the situation especially with Doc Faustus mentioning, I got you. With
Cody,
Doc Faustus.
it's just you.
Got you. No, I got you. With the doc mentioning that it might be like maze-like, or that might be cut off at this point for some reason, and I'm gonna see like beyond, try and see if there's something going on beyond the circle, both with my eyes and with my glasses.
No.
Shit. So we're supposed to be exactly here. Yo, Haven, we gotta basically reveal ourselves. This is what's going on. Yo, let's just walk it. Like, I hate having my face on literally everything, but I think we just gotta go in here.
Well,
or maybe you could do it.
I'll do it. It's fine. I'm not gonna get too close. I'm gonna stand right where this dot is.
Or alright, go ahead. I'm a coach you.
Okay, you walk up and you stand on the dot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nothing around you seems to change.
What do I have to do?
Why not? I think you gotta call into you gotta knock on there somehow.
No, I don't know. I have a feeling that door is not.
Think?
What if I just, I love daisies? Daisies? I don't know. Is that a flower?
No, you're supposed to find out. You're supposed to ask what your fucking
What's your favorite flower?
Nothing happened, right? You
No.
see that nothing happened? I think we gotta. Even if I have to come out there and breach my identity, I'm gonna be real mad at you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. All right. If nothing's happening, I guess I'll go up to the door.
Oh.
You see standing before you an image of a woman about your height, Haven.
Mm-hmm.
It's a projected image, and it's coming from that camera.
I happen to like tea.
So does this guy.
Come with me.
And the camera goes and comes back into the building.
Hey. Haven.
The door opens. However, the way that the door opens is not where the hinges are.
Ooh.
Haven.
What?
And this might be on you, but remember, in case we lose Kamo, her right eye needs to be pink. Otherwise, you gotta get the fuck out of there. Are we clear?
Wait, are you not coming with me? I'm going in there by myself?
Yes.
Fuck. All right. Fine. Jesus. God damn it. Don't die. And I'm gonna go in.
Not hard.
You go in.
Ew. With my gun and my blade.
When the door opened, it revealed a solid black passageway beyond. However, you can see that there are thin beads, almost like strands of electricity, forming a kind of like, one of those little bead archways.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that's cool as fuck.
That is cool.
What do you walk through?
I'm gonna touch one.
Yeah, it bounces back and forth at your touch. There's no actual feel, but it is responding to you.
Fucking extra. And I'm gonna walk through.
You do. And you push it through, and the moment that your body goes through, your augmentations completely take over. You see an entire beautiful inside apartment complex. You recognize this. None of this is real. But everything that you see is very real to you. Standing in the middle of it all is a woman with a hand hanging out. Next to her, a full simulant. Blue eyes looking at you.
Do you have something for me?
Hey, Haven, can you hear me?
Yeah.
The right eye.
Yeah,
She
I know.
there?
But she's asking if I have something. We have
Do you get close to her?
Not yet.
Okay. It's a little bit difficult to tell. You can tell that her eyes are not the same color, but it's a little bit difficult to tell.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Were we supposed to bring something?
A fucking cred. It's literally in your pocket.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna grab my fish it out of my pocket really quick. I'm like sweating, in real life and in pretend, and I'm gonna walk as close as I can.
Did you take the cred out of your pocket?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No problem.
I'm
I'll
gonna
take
get
that, thank you.
And it goes, and then appears in her hand.
This will suffice. One moment, please.
She turns and then hands the credit to the simulant. The simulant.
It checks out.
I want to, while they're doing that thing, I want to see how close I can get to see if I can see her eye.
Yeah, she turns around and you're about 5 feet from her. Her left eye is pink.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Can I help you? Sorry, one moment, please. Okay.
Yes, okay, that's better. Can I help you?
Yes.
There
Sorry.
were 3 of you. Now there's only 1. Where's the other 2?
One was feeling real sick. The other one had to pee.
This is suspicious.
I mean,
There's supposed to be 3 of you.
literally one is sick. The other one's completely squishy, so he's got to pee like regularly.
Go check it out.
And you see the
Okay,
simulant
maybe.
just start walking towards wherever you came in, towards the black beaded curtain of energy.
I mean, we're friends with Dietz.
We're aware who sent you.
Okay, well,
Stand by.
sure.
She stands there patiently, her fingers folded in front of her. The
Like
simulant
awkwardly.
walking over. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I'm like looking around at like this like super rich looking place.
Yeah, the whole thing is completely hollowed out. There's like bureaus and like china cabinets with like rotating tchotchkes and all sorts of things in there. But you also see tons of like augments and other things that are just like hanging out. Some of which are on display, some of which are very older models, some of which are like prototypes of advanced tech and what have you. You also see a book and you can see like a brass plate that's kind of outlined in like this bluish neon light that just kind of goes around, and on there it says "From Detail, Love Detail." So and it's a book, and the letters themselves are kind of like scrolling on their own, and they seem to be the book itself was of a very old kind of design, and the letters themselves, it's very clearly a hologram. But the book itself seems to contain some kind of eldritch lore, kind of weirdness, but you see some history and whatnot. Meanwhile, she's standing there in front of you. The book, by the way, is just like 5 feet off to your right, because I just realized they gave you a lot of definition of what this thing is, or a lot of detail, but it's right beside you. She's standing there. The simulant walking silently towards the curtain.
That's interesting. Your friend is outside waiting. He can come in. It'd be safer for all of us.
I'm sorry, what do you mean safer for all of us?
People can be noticed.
I mean,
Your time is running out.
if you're done in the bathroom,
I hear this, correct? 'Cause you're holding on. Yeah. I'm going to zip up and I guess walk into the sphere thing like I usually do.
Okay.
Full covered. Yeah. Go to knock.
The door is already open, and it's just
then
that
I'm
black
walking-
space with like the energy beads.
Then I'll walk right in, and I'll do that
Okay.
thing where I look where.
Yeah,
look
and you see a
around.
pair of blue eyes staring right at you.
Oh my god.
It's fine. Just walk around them.
Come this way, please.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, or follow them.
Yep, I walk right with him.
I hate
I am
this.
fully ready to turn heel and sprint away.
Fully understood. The black thing, the black doorway with the energy bead curtain, it just fizzles out just for a second and replaces with a nice, pretty painting of the city or what have you. The city itself constantly rotating on on an axis.
Cody hates that shit, so he's going to hate that completely. So he's just going to be like, all right, I'm gonna take these the fuck off. I don't like when the city lies to me because that's how it feels.
Okay, well,
So
nonetheless,
naked eyes.
when you come in, she stands there.
So, you're here for a reason. Now, we have 7 minutes. What have you got for me? What's happened?
We are looking for some shipment that might be available. Make sure everything is good. Just more of a check-in. Make sure everything's all right.
Yeah, but I want to know what happened to Dietz.
What do you mean? We didn't really get a good
Communications were
opportunity.
cut off. We had to resort to, Plan B, if you will. I don't have any details from him, and I'm very curious what the hell happened.
Us too. We just got the memo to come here. We get the mission, and that's the way that works.
Were you three, the one, including the one who is sick, were you three the ones who were supposed to pick up the shipment over at Adjacent?
I mean, so we were supposed to. Whether or not we were successful, I don't even know. We didn't open up anything to get that.
You didn't open it?
Ah,
You didn't open the shipment?
I didn't.
She looks over at Haven.
I'm sorry. Is that the shipment we were at?
That was my information. I want to know who fucked up. When you guys opened it, you were tagged. There were tags in there, yeah?
Oh, that shipment. Yeah, there were some tags there, and we got a guy to get rid of them.
Okay. Do you have any of those tags on you by any chance? Any remnants of them? Anything that can be traced back?
No, we took them. I mean, they're gone.
Okay, that's both good and bad. At least they can. Okay, fine. We're checking everything out on our side. Right now, any kind of a shipment coming out of Biomed is not going to be safe. So, for now, jobs are going to be cut off of this. From this location.
I'm sorry. Who's our side?
She takes a step back.
Tell Detail that I'll be in contact with him within the week, via the normal channel if we can. If not, Plan B.
Will do. Thanks, Cheryl.
Sherry.
Sherry.
Fuck off.
Sherry.
Oh,
and
yeah. I
Your
get
place is lovely.
I get it messed up a lot. I don't,
Sorry if I offended you.
You didn't offend me. At all.
Okay.
I thought that you would know something that you didn't.
What?
You have enough time to go back without being scanned. But this location will not be here next time you come. If you come. Be safe.
You too. Fuck. What did I say?
Gone. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm like
Be out.
power walking
So
behind
you
him.
turn around and you can see the painting kind of go like that, and then the black energy curtain then shows up again. You come out and you're back in the alley.
Yep.
What did I say?
We'll talk as soon as we're outside of the limits of this observable space, dog.
You walk out and you see Faustus.
Mm-hmm.
He's over by the wall. So you walk down the hallway, you turn left, you can see Faustus. He's over by the wall, and he's clutching his shoulder in pain. He's half conscious from it. We'll pick this up next week.
I fucking knew it. I knew it.
That's a good one.
That was good. That was good. I'm really into Sherry. I can't wait to see her again.
All right, guys, this should be fairly quick. So at the end of the veil, I'm going to ask you about some beliefs. Now, typically, I would choose some beliefs from your character sheet and then via the story attempt to test those beliefs. But what I'm very curious of is if there were any beliefs that you have that you felt were challenged.
I got to check that.
I know. What are mine? The fuck are my beliefs, man?
You don't know okay.
I do. One's kill one, save 1,000. I knew that one. Burn it all down's the other one, and something else.
And something else. Okay.
Gotta go to mine.
Sherry's my new belief.
Whole ass belief system.
You make these characters, man. You don't give me any choice here. Belief.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
So what we are looking for is I want to find out stuff about your character that had been challenged or what have you. Anything that would grant you a learning experience, whether a belief of yours had come to resolution or anything along those lines.
I'll do my kill one, save 1,000 is probably challenged when we saved that guy. Because I didn't have to, and yet I did.
You killed him?
No, we didn't kill him. It was a direct opposite, because my belief is kill one, save 1,000. I'm usually very apathetic, but we ended up saving that guy.
You're apathetic as an empath?
Yeah, when it comes to survival.
Okay.
Because I don't like that I don't like being an empath. It's not fun. So that's why I don't ask people if they could see it too, because I don't give a shit.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, you feel, yeah, I'm kind of curious about that one. What are your other beliefs?
The other ones are, I don't think I really touched on them at all today. Reformation is too late. The only way to overcome the oppressive state is to burn it all down.
Okay. And
people power is the greatest weapon of resistance.
Having realized, I'm going to hit that last one, people power.
Yeah.
You hit on something. There's something, a faction or something like that Sherry alluded to. Something that you may know, and all of that goes against the corporation. You got a very strong feeling of rebellion from that.
Ah, that's what I was picking up on. All right.
So for that, I'll get you 1 XP.
Yay.
Hold on for 1 second. Did any of your beliefs get you in trouble?
No, I think I got pretty close though with the wall and feeling really sad when I was touching on if we're gonna do people power.
Mm-hmm.
When I was touching on being sad about if Dietz dies and Polly is all alone and there'll be no more love, and I was really upset. I think it almost got me in trouble, but I didn't really get in trouble.
Well, it didn't get you in trouble because Kode came along and scooped your ass away.
I know.
That would have fried that. So
Okay.
I'm going to give you 2 XP from that now that you realize that that your augmentations, your cybernetics can be affected by such things. So we're going to say that it is a learning experience.
Cool.
All right. So you have a total of 3 XP coming to you this session. Kevin, as Kode, what beliefs do you have that you feel were tested or challenged?
My very first belief is I have a responsibility to my monkey sphere. The idea that when Faustus was having a hard time, I was at the point where I was just gonna be like, fuck the mission, we got to keep you alive. I'm about to make sure I give you some of this meds that I have now, and I'll get more later. Like I was about to like abandon my mom's and get him medicine. So I was making that was definitely put out there.
Okay. Yeah.
My second actually one was integral for this. With technology has evolved with us, but we have been left behind by technology.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything that happened tonight was signified that. And at certain points, if I did not have my meat suit eyes, nobody would have been able to survive that situation.
So we would say that it was tested, certainly.
Yeah.
Okay. Any of the did you get in trouble at all, or did you have a belief that was resolved, a constant belief that I have to? Yeah.
Definitely that second one. Definitely the second one with technology.
Okay.
My last one wasn't touched on at all.
Okay.
Really, I don't think so, at least.
Okay, then that you have to watch out for your monkey sphere.
Yeah.
That belief, I think that is now codified between last session and this one. You constantly acted in a way that was, you were refusing to take any cybernetics or anything along those lines. You are role playing a character that has an unfamiliarity with the tech of the age, and you're doing so at your own detriment. And that to me is core to your character. I'm going to say if you can maintain that kind of a thing, then we will consider that belief as resolved next session.
Oh, nice.
Okay, and then this way you can choose something else and just move on from that, or build on top of that as part of the story. In the meantime, you will also get 3 XP for tonight, and Faustus, we will take care of him, and we'll get his XP out to him. Anything else that you guys want to bring up about beliefs or what have you?
Can we have more beliefs? Like, can we develop beliefs? Do you know if that's a
So
thing?
you have a set of beliefs, yeah. And a major part of the game is testing those beliefs, since I'm just going to read directly from it.
Yeah.
And see if they stay true to them when they are challenged. As a protagonist change within the game, so too will their beliefs. When you make your protagonist beliefs, you're telling the MC, that'd be me, that you want to explore that part of your character specifically, meaning that you want some scenes that drive at this purpose, testing them. So we haven't done that yet. So what we can do now is that in between sessions we'll go over which beliefs that you would like tested. So far it's been pretty much generic, and as we learn the system, we will adopt new things. However, if a belief needs to change to better represent your protagonist, there is never any penalty. You can make your belief about whatever you want, but the MC should always know what they are, so that I can incorporate them into the fiction. And you may change your belief at the beginning of a session, the end, or whenever it feels resolved or needs to be modified based on events unfolding in the fiction.
Sweet.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's very, the Veil is really, it's powered by the Apocalypse, which is very fluid anyway. But the Veil for a Cyberpunk rule system, it's pretty fucking cool, and really gives you guys, the players, as agency in this. So having said that, we are going to move on into our Discord server. If you guys are interested, you can hit us up over there. I believe the chat, we already have the after party there. Come and join us. The link for it is right there. It's Jody B. Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it, and thank you for enjoying it. I'm really happy that you liked it. Maybe we'll see you next time. Do we have? I think we now have over 900 followers. Which is, it's completely arbitrary. 900 is just as good as any other number, but it's fucking cool. So, guys, thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate it. The waiting room now plays music. So, if you come on into Discord, you'll be able to chat with us. There is a spoiler chat there that everyone can type into. We're going to be on the community stage there. For those of you who are also Patreon members, of course, your mic will be active, and then you can come and join us after you raise your hands. You guys all know the routine, but we would love to meet all the new people as well. Come on in, tell us what you liked, what you didn't like. If you have any questions for any of us, come on in, be part of the community, and it's incredibly welcoming for however many we have in there. So hopefully we will see you guys there. In the meantime, we'll catch you next Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on the Evandale channel. See you next time on Kill City Sinners. See you guys later. Bye.